It was a murder that shocked the entire city, and on Tuesday, the two men accused of killing Winnipeg teenager Jamie Adao both pled guilty. Ronald Bruce Chubb and Geordie Delmar James appeared in court by video conference. The details of their crime, including the brutal killing of 17-year-old Jamie Adao, were shared in court. According to the agreed statement of facts, the two men broke into Adao's grandmother's home in Winnipeg's North End through the back door. After they entered, both men found knives in the kitchen and began stealing items. Adao and his grandmother were both upstairs. Adao, after hearing the commotion, called 911 to report that a break-and-enter was taking place in their family home. That's when Chubb went to the second floor of the house, while James stayed behind. Chubb began fighting with Adao, the sounds of which were recorded in the 911 call. The court heard Chubb stabbed Adao with a 7-inch knife in the back, his ribs and lung. There were several other stab wounds to Adao's arms, neck, and hands. When officers arrived, they could hear the struggle taking place and entered the home, ordering Chubb to drop the knife. He didn't, so officers shot him twice. Chubb survived, but Adao died as a result of the stab wounds. Chubb has pled guilty and is now charged with second-degree murder.
Jim Boy had so much potential and so much ambition for himself and for his family.
Rodella Lesko, a member of 204 Neighborhood Watch, says the entire Adao family was extremely well known in the community, and the tragic loss of life was felt across the entire country and overseas in the Philippines. According to court documents, James didn't go up to the second floor and never knew police entered the residence. James heard the gunshots and ran out of the front door to see the parked police cruiser. Believing officers were in the car, James threw away his stolen items, ran back into the house and out the back door. James has pled guilty, charged with manslaughter.
The two person plead guilty about it, about the crime. I felt so happy in a way that justice was served.
The Adao family was in court Tuesday to listen to the proceedings. However, they declined an interview. When they walked out of the courtroom, they were visibly upset and crying as they departed. A sentencing date is scheduled for January 15th in Winnipeg. Mark Neufeld, City News.